I am in a very happy mood today. Very, very happy. I just came online and I saw video of our brother Bovi, that's Ubema, talking about the Asaba genocide of 1967, October 7. Now, it was our culture to keep quiet. A lot of people keep quiet as if it never happened. I'm surprised that when I shared the post on October 7, a lot of people in the comment section were saying, are you sure this happened? Somebody even said it's a fabrication, that it never really happened, that I was lying. A lot of people told him to go and fact check. The Asaba Massacre truly happened. And it was not just in Asaba. I shared the story of a man who narrated how it happened in Ogwashuku. So it was Asaba and the surrounding communities. Some communities suffered worse fate than Asaba. Now, this is not to water down what happened in Asaba. But in a place like Ishagu, even the king was a casualty. He was killed in the presence of his subjects. All these were supervised by Colonel Moritala Mohammed. Some of you will say, where is he today? Did he not also die? What has the Nigerian military, what has the Nigerian government done since that time to forestall this as a way of punishing these soldiers so that they cannot repeat such irresponsible behavior later in life? What do they do to punish these soldiers and set an example so that nobody will repeat such? Because that was a war crime. That was a war crime. People who were charged before the International Criminal Court did not do worse than this. They did not even do up to. I know they say that late Jews don't lose. That is why the news of what happened in Igbo land did not even come to the mainstream media. So I'm very pleased with our brother Bovi for speaking up. And I'm using this medium to encourage other Igbo people. Bovi's hometown, which is part of Usoko today, is an Igbo community. His name, sir, Udoma, is a popular name in all of Ukwane and even in Asaba. You will recall that Udoma is one of the founding lineages in Asaba. So, as an Igbo person by origin, not by state creation, Bovi could speak out. And I'm seeing people commenting on his video. Take time to read about this. That till today, the Nigerian government has not found the decency to say sorry, to say this is the punishment, or this is the compensation for the families that lost their life. When the list of the people who lost their life was posted, where the epitaph of these people that died is located, I traced through the names. I did not see one Igala name. Did you hear me? I said I did not see one name that sounds Igala. I saw only Igbo names. So our brothers and sisters who died, their deaths should not be forgotten. Their memories should be treasured and remembered, because they did absolutely nothing wrong than just being Igbos. They were all massacred for just one simple reason. So let's take time to watch this video put out by Bovi.
I won't give you that gist. In 1967, the Nigerian Civil War was barely 3 months old, right? Nigerian soldiers advanced into Asaba, and the people of Asaba came out en masse to welcome them. They all wore white, carried green leaves, shouting, "One Nigeria, one Nigeria." But you see, days prior, the Biafran army led by Joseph Achuzia had blown up the Onisha Bridge, which meant the Nigerian soldiers not go fit easily advance into Onisha. This pissed off the soldiers in Asaba, and without authorization from the federal government in Lagos, they separated the men and the boys from the women. These people who are dressed up in white to receive them and welcome them, shouting "One Nigeria," and they slaughtered all of them. One of the people killed in that exercise was the late Sidney Asiodo, who had represented Nigeria in the 1964 Tokyo Olympics. Alas, Sidney could not run for his life. He died there. This battalion of soldiers were led by Colonel Moritala Mohammed. On October 8th of 1967, the few men who had not gone for that parade were rounded up. They dug mass graves and put all these bodies that had been executed the previous day, about 700 of them. And they made these young men to start to cover the graves with sand. One of the men in his account says as he was covering, he saw his brother, and the brother said, "Are you going to bury me alive?" And begged, because the brother was still conscious. But the soldiers were standing by, barrels cocked, and said, "Listen, go ahead or you die." With tears in his eyes, he proceeded and buried his brother alive with the other dead bodies there. This is a sad history in Nigeria, but don't take my word for it. These are not my stories. You can go and check University of South Florida Digital Library and the Asaba Memorial Project. Type it, or you travel, go there, you see for yourself, or you can read Blood on the Niger by Ima Okocha. Everything I said is there. It's 58 years ago this happened. Today, I just say, make I share some history with you now.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed watching that video, and I hope you learned something. This time, it is not only me talking. Other people have started also talking, and I'm very, very pleased. We are beginning to achieve our aim as a forum. We are beginning to achieve our aim as a family. Anyone in a cultural forum hopes to bring out more of such stories that the mainstream media will not show you. We aim to bring out such hidden parts and aspects of our history that it was like a taboo to talk about it. No, don't talk about it. No, remove it from the curriculum. This is one of the reasons why you do not see history as a course in the secondary school. Now they have restored history in schools and people are rejoicing. Go and check through their curriculum. What are they teaching? What are they teaching? Are they telling us about the stone tools that were discovered in Ugwele, in Okigwe, part of the present-day Abia State? Are they telling our children about the oldest iron smelting site in the world, which is located in Leja, in Soka? Are they telling our children about the Ibuku arts that were discovered by Isaiah Anozie while he was digging a well close to his house? Are they teaching our children that the Uri dynasty is the oldest or one of the oldest leadership systems in West Africa? Are they teaching our children all these? Are they teaching our children that there's a place called Ikom where we have the Ikom monoliths? And the artworks described as Ikom monoliths are as sophisticated with Sanskrit writings that are as old as you can think of. Are they teaching our children all this as part of history? Or is the reintroduction of history a way of subduing or undermining once again the Igbo people? Now, there are some things you don't go to buy in the market. Oh, ihe anaghị azụ azụ, ọ na-esi n'agbọ, o si n'echi, o si n'ebe onye si bịa, ọ bụ onye si pụ. If it is not in your stock, ọ bụla nne na-agbọ ọ dị na bụ nke kwa agbụrụ. Ọ bụla agbụrụ isi bịa, ọ bụla agbụrụ isi bịa, o nwere nye ga-eme ike megbasa na. If you are not from a lineage of people who make this, you will not make it. Igbo nwe ihe a na-akpọ nka na ụzụ, eji akpụ moto, eji emepụta ihe niile dị iche iche rere aka. If you don't have it as a people, you can only come to learn it. But it is not in your agbụrụ. It is not in your bloodline. There's nothing you can do about it. I know that some universities who appreciate the Igbo people and their history have taken time to also study about us. Places like Harvard, the Harvard Business School, have taken time to understudy our Wa-boy system. But they haven't studied the Wa-boy. Who has ever studied the Wa-girl? Do they know that not just the boys are going through apprenticeship, the girls are also going through apprenticeship? The Igbo culture is in such a way that everybody is taught to become an entrepreneur. Young girls are learning midwifery from their grandparents. They are learning how to prepare herbs They are learning how to weave back water. They are also learning tailoring. They are learning how to make dresses, beautiful fine dresses. They are learning to make hair. And they are also getting settled. That is the one girl system. Nobody talks about the one girl. They only talk about the one boy because they only know about one boy. But the one girl system has sustained families, and it is still sustaining families all over the world. Anywhere you see an Igbo girl, whether she owns a business or she has started her own business or she's contributing heavily to the welfare of her immediate family and even to her parents. This is why an Igbo man will go to any length to have a daughter. I did not say son because that is the popular belief that Igbo men, oh, they like to have men. They want a married child, a male child. What about the girl child? My ancestors had a way of even substituting the male child if they don't have one. But they don't have a way of substituting the girl child. So I think it is important to let the world know that what we have is not just only one boy, we also have one girl. It will be interesting to see a Nigerian university also understudy that one girl the same way the Harvard Business School understudied the Igbo one boy system. If top universities like Harvard can pick interest in this Igbo cultural practice, what stops a Nigerian university from doing so? Why is it okay for a Nigerian university to put out the study of history but remove these crucial aspects of our history? Why is it okay to study history and remove the aspect when Nigeria carried out a genocide against Ndị Igbo? Why is it okay to study history and remove these aspects where our people were asking for self-determination, which is a globally recognized human right? And then all they could do was to kill them. They said they were fighting for unity. They were fighting for unity. Therefore, people had to die for unity. You want peace to reign, but you brought war. And then you don't want our children to know about it. I want to thank you and every single member of Enu Cultural Forum for making this platform very prominent. You'll see that some of the videos we post, some of the articles we put out, people are sharing them. And it is also inspiring people to make their own posts, including those who are royalty. You know, there are two kinds of royalty. The royalty that comes by birth and the one that is gotten from the different political ways of life. Whichever way it is, the royalties that we have are also beginning to speak up and they are beginning to synergize. This is Enu Cultural Forum. In case you enjoyed watching this video, I am encouraging you to please take your time to look through our channel and find other very interesting videos that will suit your fancy. Watch them and share them to your audience. Thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to our channel and have a great day.
Hey, Lua.